What's up? It's silly. I'm more comfortable saying good morning, but we'll give it a wing. Wednesday today. Hump day, they call it. Today we're doing a customer. Her brother owns a large oil company in the area, Quinn Oil. This guy gives me so much work. He refers us to, I must get 20 jobs a year just from his referral. Well, today we're doing his sister. About 2 months ago, we did his sister-in-law. So this is a little stressful because you want to be perfect. You know, obviously you don't do good on this job, you lose 20 jobs a year. And then, you know, you get a bad name. So everything stresses me out lately, though. So that's what's going on. Last night I had about 8 people that want to know when the next challenge is. So I'll give you a bunch of challenges today. The first thing is, how many leakers a year do we do? And it's 24 hours. Once I post it, we'll go 24 hours. Closest individual wins it. How many leakers do I get per year? What's Craig's wife's name? See that one? I could give out 20 shirts if you get it right. How many motorcycles do I own? There's 3 right there for you, folks. 24 hours, get me the answers, and I'll get you a hoodie or a t-shirt. So this job is fairly close. I think it's Montgomery. It's a 275 installation in the basement. It's got a little bit of a long copper run. The removal is simple. It's like right in the driveway, off the driveway. So we're gonna put that item back in it, and that's it. I definitely hope that this one doesn't leak. Yesterday's customer, 2 customers in a row, didn't have good carriers. Actually 3. They were all 3 of them were the same, and I can't remember their name because sometimes my brain just goes blank. It's frustrating. Starts with a T. Travelers, there you go. The last 3 customers all had Travelers. Travelers was like the first homeowners insurance carrier which started excluding pollution 25 years ago. So you get nothing out of them. So when this happens, I suggest you don't even try to put a claim in, because that claim is a mark against you. So when a new carrier, if you want to go to a different carrier, they look and see that you put a claim in for something when initially you're not going to get covered. So I try to explain that to people, but they still want to try, which I understand, it makes sense. So certain carriers, there's just no way. Like I've always said, right now, State Farm Nationwide, you've been with them more than 10 years or so, you'll get coverage. Allstate, you'd have to be with them for at least 20 years, and we'll have to do an age date to prove that oil in the soil is at least 19 years old, because that's when they started to write the bulk of their pollution exclusions. So those 2 definitely, and that's what you got to deal with. Although, a little feather in the cap, I did get Liberty Bibbity covered. Today is the 35th day since I submitted my invoice. Still arguing over stuff with them. Unbelievable. So they've handed it off now to another environmental firm. I am not throwing anybody under the bus here. I'm just being honest. Preferred Environmental. And if you'll remember correctly, they had to find groundwater, contaminated groundwater, in order to get coverage. And they went out there and they initially did. Then they had to do an age date. So Preferred did a groundwater analysis at Liberty Bibbity, and it came back bad. I went out and did a soil remediation. I got 17 feet below grade and never hit groundwater. How'd they hit groundwater? So You know, that's questionable. But now they're going through my invoices and they're going to decide how much I get paid. So they're still getting paid by Libbity Bibbity. So I'll let you know how that worked out. Also to let you know, what a great homeowner. This guy's ready to pay me immediately. He's ready to cut a check to me, and I keep telling him no. So he's just a really good guy, and we miss his puppy. Can't remember her name either. Hey, what was John's dog's name? Libbity Bibbity. The girl? Come on. Craig got a haircut. And it was like the first letter of her name. They called her short. Lou, yeah, Lucy. And they called her Lou. That's adorable. Dude, my brain is just shot. How's that haircut working out? Let me see.
It's all right. You know, we'll get there.
It's nice. It's very attractive.
Thank you.
Very attractive. Takes after his father. That's right, Nance. I said that. Wait a minute. I think one of the questions were my wife's name, so that's scratched. No, it was what's one of the questions? What? Your wife's name.
Taryn. Taryn?
He just said the name.
What do you mean?
Okay, so that question no longer is off the table. I deal with this all my life.
See, now people are mad at you.
No, they're mad at you.
For what?
I gave them a challenge to win a t-shirt.
Did you tell me?
And I said the challenge is to guess Craig's wife's name.
Did you tell me this? You just said what's
just now.
Yeah,
I said one of the questions are. We come out of the gate arguing.
No, tell me.
So now he pissed you off a little bit, because I know there were some people out there that had that name. That t-shirt was in your hand, right? Craig just snagged it out. All right, we're gonna load this up. Don't send me Karen's name and expect a t-shirt. That is officially removed as one of the questions. If I gave you my wife's name as one of the questions, that's removed too. See, I can't remember anything. All right, try not to get old. So we're outgrowing ourselves here. No room as it stands. And we just bought a new dump truck. I'm excited about that. 2021, it's got 8,000 miles. We got a Chevy this time. So, stainless steel body, Duramax motor, 6.6 liter, Allison transmission, all the good stuff. But we don't know where to put it, because I know that Silverado's going. So, and I'm not going to spend 60 grand on a pickup. If I'm going to spend 60, might as well put in the extra 20 for 80. Then I got a dump truck. So we're excited about that. Just don't have a place to put it. Sammy's going to pull them all out. We're going to take the 40. I'll use the 80 to go put the item in it, because it's in the driveway. And that's about it. Michael, do you have a question for the viewers for a time? No? I didn't think you would. I have a question for you. I'm trying to give away hoodies and t-shirts. How much weight can Michael deadlift? All right, closest guy to that. Is it deadlift or is it squat?
Which one's better?
No, which one do you have that? I know you got a couple of records, but what's the record? That one that you just showed me.
That is a squat.
That's a squat. How much weight can Michael squat? Sam is loading up a 275 Granby 12 gauge steel that carries a 10-year manufacturer warranty. Make her pretty. You know the deal. We'll grab 4 flanges, 4 legs. So it looks like Michael's got the 4 all set up. We'll get the scully cap. We'll get a mushroom, a 1/2 inch, and a 3/8 duplex. We'll grab some copper, vent alarm sight combo gauge, and all of our necessary flared fittings. Put the basics on. We'll touch up anything with the Granby gray paint right now. Because believe it or not, most of the time, some people are excited like we are. They're at the back gate of the trailer. So as soon as you open it, that's when they look at it right there. So that's why I don't like cleaning it and taking care of it when we get at the site, probably like most guys do. Because they're always there at the back door looking, and I don't like to see disappointment in their eyes when you open it and there's scratches all over the darn tank. Although, everybody knows our tanks don't have scratches. But we're a little bit on the perfectionist side. Good morning, Corey. I thought you didn't make it again today. You do, you're reliable. You like Craig's haircut?
Looks sexy.
He's sexy, right? You guys look like you go to the same barber. Do you?
No.
No. How much does your haircut cost?
I cost 35.
35, and how much do you tip?
I tip him 15.
15, so $50. Yep. Craig? Craig's a little cheaper. I've turned him into a better tipper. What do you pay for your haircut?
25.
25, and what do you tip? Don't lie.
10.
10 bucks.
Depends. Sometimes if I have like 100 on me, I give him more, but most of the time 10 bucks.
So 35 and 50.
No. I give $35. Oh, and
Right, and Corey gets 50. Yeah. And how difficult was it to set up and schedule your haircut appointment this time?
This time it was annoying.
Yeah, how many calls you got to make?
Phone calls though. 3.
Yeah, and one time he canceled on you. You went down there,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's annoying, isn't it?
You gonna break some news right now?
I think they know. I, all my life, use a Flowbee. And I think I've purchased 3 for 20, 50, 60, for 40 years, 3 of them. And the last Flowbee I got, my wife got at a yard sale. What do you think of that? So when it's time for my haircut, I walk over to the closet, get the vacuum cleaner, I get my Flowbee, I sit down, and I watch something on TV while I give myself a haircut. I don't go through all this nonsense they have to. Kids today, youth is wasted on the young. Okay, we have reached our destination. We got to figure out parking here. I could have done a little better than that. Got to figure out parking. Wait till you see the lab she has. Big dog's got mad ups and catching frisbee. So Craig's gonna offload now. I'm gonna quickly go meet with the customer. Possibly our favorite puppy. Good throw.
Corey, are you
Nice job, Corey. Way to go. Unbelievable. Hey, guess who is now number 2?
Unbelievable. On camera. Unbelievable.
Okay, just trying to get the dogs to calm down here. Here's the tank. Just wanted some things cleaned up over here. We're stacking the red ones there. These are going to go back in the void. And she wants the wood put off to the side. So in the end, that'll be all item. It's going to look good. And this tank we cannot pull until the inspector is here. So we're going to disconnect the one mason, set it back here. Just to keep things neat, I'll dig right into the back of the mason. All right, so I think I'm going to leave the wood. I think if I pull that away, the asphalt's going to slowly over time chip away. So I think it'll look better with that wood as a border, even though we don't have it over here. Got that red bricking, so I guess we'll leave that. All right. Boys are bringing in the tank now. I think they got to take the handrail down in order to get that in. It's a tight fit. Going down a staircase. When it gets down to the bottom, it turns. I'll show you. Taking that handrail off. Yeah, so they had the handrail here, and they had a handrail here. That should be plenty of room now. And then they want the tank installed all the way down here. Right here, right across. So we'll take that out. This goes to the underground tank. We'll take that out. We'll cut it right there, pound it in. Actually, we'll blow it clean first with a push-pull pump. Then we'll chip it down. We'll go beneath the concrete floor, and then we'll concrete patch it.
This?
And where it comes up through here, we'll do the same. We'll cut it, kind of hammer it down below grade, and we'll concrete patch that. And we will install our new lines. It'll go up, over, and then down. 2-line system. We're working out a plan.
Yep. Let's do it.
Those suction cups no good, huh?
No.
All right.
I mean, it wouldn't go on this angle. That'd be nice.
No, well, I think the electric ones will. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me to pull a trigger on it. It's $1,000.
Five.
That's all I needed, Corey.
Put your foot there so it doesn't scrape loose.
You're going first.
No, just lift your side up. Doesn't change. Lift your side up. Spin.
It's always difficult because even though you've got 5 guys here, it still only can be 2.
Little bit. Hold on. We actually have to come in. Mikey doesn't have it yet.
It's got to come in and go with an angle.
Yeah. Good now. Can you try it? See how close it is.
Watch out there, Corey.
Here, can you close the door? Can you close the door? All the way back, kind of like sit backwards. Now lift. You alright? Last time you have to lift. Come on. Can you pull the bottom to you, Mike? There you go. Okay, one more. A little bit more. More.
Good thing it wasn't a 330.
Yeah, right?
Wouldn't have fit.
Okay.
It wouldn't have.
Go ahead, one more. Alright, there you go. Come on, push. It's a rug. You're gonna put a rug down. I got you. Ready?
Watch the top, the ceiling.
We see it. Good. Ready? About 6 more inches. Alright. Tell us when you got it. We're gonna lift.
You got it.
There you go.
Hey. You gotta stand it up.
Stand it up.
Stand it up. We got it.
Ready?
Just made it.
We'll send that out for 1 second special.
What do you say?
We sent that out for 1 site inspection. Hey, can you spin it down?
Well, I was right. It fit. I never measured. I thought it was going to be simple.
Corey, where you going? We lost Corey.
Oh,
We lost Corey.
I'm stuck in the corner.
Ready?
you
We're
got
gonna drop
Corey
down
pinned in the
step.
back.
And then there's one.
How do we only end up with one guy down here at the bottom?
Ready? Come to
It's
me.
like a Rubik's Cube. You got to plan for it.
Come to me. Hold up. All right, tilt it.
This tank is just under 300 pounds.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2.
Watch the drain plug.
You gotta straighten it, guys.
Straighten it out. Craig, you're hardly doing anything.
Yeah, right.
That's that drain plug, guys. Craig?
I have it.
Okay.
It's not even in though.
I probably should be helping, but I think the viewer is coming first here. There you go. Nice job. Way to go, kids. All right. All right. Now they'll take a breather. Put the legs flanges on. Put the drain plug in. We don't put that drain plug in until now because if you drag it down here, you'll chip away each piece. And unfortunately, we know that from experience. It's the little things, folks. That's why you hire a professional. So here's what I was talking about. Craig wants to pipe the tank out, the fill and vent, somewhere along here. So we'll pull our tape from the outside of the home here, which will be from the inside there. And he can't really go beyond 7 feet to 10 foot 4 inches. That span here, the pipe can't come through. So we're going to take that measurement now just to see where we can pipe it. 7 feet. Hold on. Sit, Mike, hold this.
I got it.
Hold it to the wall. And I'll show you when you go outside. So 7 feet, 5. Right, so from here, pretty much the whole top of the tank, to 10 foot 4.
Yeah, but I'm putting one here.
Yeah,
I can just come over.
It's absolutely the worst possible situation. So if this is,
Yeah, well, we gotta go 10 inches that way because the house is 8 inches thick.
huh?
The house is 8 inches thick. We gotta go 8
That's
inches
true.
that way.
But it's still 7 feet,
Yeah,
man.
I want to go here. I wanted to do them, but that means
Puts it right in it.
that means it's right here.
So based on our measurements, oh, it's a deep tank, huh?
Well, I got 2 guys on.
Man. So based on our measurement, Craig's saying that's where it's coming out. That's the fill or vent?
This is gonna be the vent.
And where's the fill? Okay. Oh, okay, not a good sign. We've got almost an inch of water.
25.
Okay. And we were having such a good relationship
I think I'm reaching on water.
with the puppies and all. Now the dog's gonna be mad at me. Okay. Hey, maybe we'll rotate. Maybe one of you guys tell the homeowner the bad news.
I'll do it.
Corey, how did I know you would say that?
If you don't care.
But you have to let people down easy, you know.
I got it.
I don't think
Just
you're.
straight to attack.
Here, let me hear your style. Let me be the homeowner. Go ahead. Hi, how's it going, guys?
Freaking sorry.
Wait, Corey, let me hear. Hi, how's it?
My name's Corey Stokes.
Hi, how's it going, guys? Let me hear your style.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry,
Where'd you hear it from?
Where'd you hear?
Fail. right, so they're doing that push-pull pump now. They're cleaning all the oil out of the lines. Corey's recovering it there out of the pail. Mikey, what are you installing there?
That's the fill.
That's the fill?
Yep.
Okay. These lines out, you got those lines out, very good. Yep, hey, let's just
Yep.
concrete patch that good down at the bottom here. Make it look like it wasn't anything there. We maybe can do the same here. Let's do the same here. We'll chip that out. Okay, Dad.
You got it.
Thank you. Right, Herb? Yeah. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. You gonna do the threading? Huh? You wanna play Frisbee, don't you? He's at home. Yeah. I'm not paying you today. I'm not paying you. Good boy. All right, Sammy, we'll start cutting. All right, Craigie has the wonderful tail. How's that new bit working?
Great, till I hit metal rebar.
Serious. Ugh.
Look.
All right. How do we, what do we get for that? Get in there with that Sawzall?
Well, I'm gonna poke it out, go outside, come in, and then we gotta...
All right. I'll get her with the Sawzall.
Whew. It was working great till then. I don't know if I...
Yeah, because now you're hitting that and it's dulling the blade. All right, so he's gonna drill that out to try to get behind the rebar, so then we can get a Sawzall in there. The daunting task of an inside install. So we're down here trying to get this piece of rebar. Sawzalling and hammering it. The other one took about 45 minutes. There you go. Alright, so I don't want to damage the asphalt. It goes under at about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. I had to remove this end because I got to sit here and kind of wiggle it and bring it out that way. Sitting there with that in, I never would have got it up out. So I had to reposition myself, dig that out. So I got about 8 tons in that. I got about 1.5 tons here. Almost 10 tons just to uncover this much of the tank. It seemed like an easy project on the site inspection, but you never know when you get out here. Okay, so they got that tank in. Got a
2 shims.
2 shims under that. She's up and out finally. That's what I was telling the folks. You come here, you do a site inspection. You look at this, you say, well, that's easy, and you go outside and that's easy. Turns out everything's difficult. But that's good. That's good. We can start. So it's almost 12 o'clock, and knowing our luck, he's got a 12 to 2 o'clock. So we got to quickly get that product out of the tank.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, so I was down there running the lines with Craig. Of course, 12 to 2, he shows up at 12. So we're scrambling. Mike's putting the safety harness on. We transferred all the fuel out. Man, that's bad. I knocked a lot of dirt in. Sorry, Mike. All right. Unfortunately, I knocked a lot of dirt in there when I was excavating the side of it. He's taking the rubber gloves out of the drum because when the vac truck pumps it, that's what we clog his pump with that. So just got to pay attention to that stuff. Corey wipes it clean so we don't get any drips on the asphalt driveway.
For the next time.
Well, I called the guy who services it for us, and I had him go through it with me.
Right.
All right, so he's gonna do
This one?
both of them. Jeez, it is oil.
Like I said, scrape that tank.
Yeah,
You might find
I'll pick it up
little
and
pinholes or maybe in the seam or something.
Yep.
It
Well, I mean, there's contamination here in the ground.
doesn't matter then, yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
Yep, just keep going.
This is 86. All right. Okay, so I mean, we had readings of 80 on them, and he failed it. So we don't see any holes. So I'm gonna pick it up, put it over the hole. Corey's gonna whack it with a sledge, just to see if we can see holes. Doesn't matter. He failed it. And I'll take a couple more scoops. But if they're just readings of 80, I mean, that looks really bad. So we'll grab some of that. If the readings are just 80, I mean, that's borderline passing. I think we can just close this out with a site assessment. But I'm going to do a little investigating. Just maybe I'll hit a pocket of real bad stuff. So that's that. Rules are rules. Okay, we are finished here. Lines are all hooked up. They're run all the way down. Legs are painted, everything on, tank's full. Concrete, here's the old line where it came in. We took all that styrofoam out and patched that. Patched the line under there. And that's it, folks. Here's where that other line came up. We patched it there. It's a good job. Go outside and see what that looks like. Okay, folks, we are done here. That looks good. We're happy with that. Boys work hard today. Long day for us. What time is it?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Show up.
2:08.
2:08. That's like over almost 7 hours.
Tired.
That ain't right. All right.
That's not what we signed up for.
That is not what we signed up for, but great job, boys. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.